The Western.
Taking a look at Utah. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Rodriguez. They set the pick. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Murray against George. Murray kicks to Jokic, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Bailey passes to Rodriguez. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Now here's Jackson. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Here's the three. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Murray.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Rodriguez against Jokic. 2 points. That one goes. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
To the left side wing. Here's Bailey. Guarded by Hardaway. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Pass to Rodriguez. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Murray from deep three-point territory. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Back to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Jackson passes to Rodriguez. Jackson a screen on Gordon. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Off target with his 3.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Here's Rodriguez. He nails it, and we're tied up. Rodriguez has got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Johnson kicks to Murray. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Rodriguez left side, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Gordon finds Jokic. Shoots over Rodriguez. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Jazz trail by 4. Jackson passes to Rodriguez. No good on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there. Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce back.
Pass to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. It's over Rodriguez. Jokic, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Rodriguez is no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Stolen by Markkanen. And it's Bailey in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution here for Denver. Substitution. Jackson against Riley. Outside, Jones. Trying his luck from deep. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Rodriguez. That 3 off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's got 8. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And there it is for him.
Well, look, Brown has enough strength to finish through contact.
Rodriguez outside. Jackson, a screen on Jokic. Rodriguez, another miss by Utah.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rodriguez kicks to Jackson. Rodriguez outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to Jokic. And it's blocked by Rodriguez. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. This one for 3. Rebounded by Pickett.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And that one's good. Strother.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Rodriguez. Uses the glass to drop it in. Rodriguez has got 10.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Brown, the pass to Pickett. Jokic with the screen on George. Pass to Jokic. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Outside for George. Jackson with the screen. Here's Rodriguez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Strother. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Jacks up a 3, drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points for Big Daddy.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Rodriguez out there with Jackson. Then it's George. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Bailey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
You can tell how confident Jackson Jr. is working the pick-and-roll set. He moves with real purpose.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Brown. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And they pick up 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint. Taken away by Rodriguez. George looking over the floor. Jackson a screen on Valanciunas. The score now all even. And that's now 20 points for Big Daddy.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
From the arc. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Rodriguez outside. A 3 ball. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Rodriguez outside. Lets it fly. Strother grabs the miss. Denver leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray for 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Markkanen a screen on Valanciunas. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, hits it from 3-point range. Rodriguez has got 8 points in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Denver making a switch here. Here is Riley. No scoring in this one. Jokic. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fades. Basket counts. Rodriguez has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, and then, woo.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Back to Rodriguez. Harkin in a screen on Holmes. Outside for George. Back to Rodriguez. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Rodriguez has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
Riley passes it to Murray. Jokic inside. Working on Rodriguez. 3 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. The focus there from Jokic.
And nothing seems to get to Jokic. So poised and calm under pressure.
Here's Rodriguez. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver to the inside. Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. First one falls for him.
Well, the awareness of space on the floor that Jokic has is something that sets him apart. He and LeBron are on their own level in that regard. What an incredible player.
Inside and stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Rodriguez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his game, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
George passes to Rodriguez. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. 32 points for Big Daddy.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Utah's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, what a pass right there by George. That's the kind of play that really helps improve team chemistry.
Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Utah has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Rodriguez. Jokic with the steal. Jumps up. Jokic polishing off the break.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Jackson finds George. Rodriguez. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Jokic. Hardaway from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Utah trailing here. Rodriguez passes to Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Lets the three fly. Johnson with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Jokic, no good. Jazz shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Rodriguez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Mikhailuk passes to Rodriguez. Shoots a fader. Again, the Jazz score.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 17. Jokic doing the job inside.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Here's Rodriguez. And the three off target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets to the middle. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 21 in the game. Rodriguez passes to Alvarado. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Taken away by Rodriguez.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Nuggets making a change here. "12 seconds left in the first half. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 1. From Delta Center, back in a moment.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, those. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. And that is it for halftime.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Johnson in at the 3. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Denver in the lead. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Pass to Rodriguez. Back to Alvarado. Rodriguez outside. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Too much! Jokic down low!
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fires the 3. A nice shot by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 41.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Jokic. Yep, it counts. Jokic has got 25 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Kessler. And stolen by Gordon. Outside for Murray. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Johnson from outside, and Rodriguez pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Alvarado. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Great open look there. Hardaway has got 5.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
And stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Alvarado passes to Rodriguez. Kessler, screen on Gordon. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Denver leading by 6. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. And here is Johnson. Now Jokic. 6 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing here by 8. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Denver leading by 5. Johnson outside. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. Down low. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
For Denver, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. And it's Jokic missing. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Sends the ball, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Out left to the wing. Jokic against Rodriguez. There's the screen. Pass to Kessler. Clock at 6. Mikhailuk passes to Kessler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nuggets leading. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. On target from 13 feet. Jokic has got 31.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
Inside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Another miss by Utah.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Murray. Drills the baseline jumper. Murray's got 11 points.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's got 5. Murray kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Hardaway for 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jazz trail by 5. George with the ball. Up top, Rodriguez, guarded by Valanciunas. Rodriguez passes to Markkanen. The 3 fades away. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
Denver passing it around. Pass to Strawther. Tries a 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Rodriguez has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside Jackson. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And Jackson Jr. takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he's confident in his ability to drain it from here.
Valanciunas, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the inside. Here's Rodriguez, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Jones looking for an opening. Valanciunas against Rodriguez. Down low. Left side, Jones. And Rodriguez pulls it down. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-6 run. For the lead. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. It's the Jazz up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league.
Markkanen is out there with Jackson. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Rodriguez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz leading by 5. Rodriguez kicks to Markkanen. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Murray against Rodriguez. Outside Hardaway. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Picked by Markkanen to the middle. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It is really hard to defend Markkanen at 7 feet. The blend of size and skill is incredible.
The Nuggets trail by 8. To the paint. Jokic rising up.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Rodriguez against Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with the toughness on the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Jokic against Rodriguez. Gordon with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Jokic. And again with the rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And rebounds again.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Rodriguez against Jokic. Jokic pulls it down.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Here's Johnson. Now Jokic.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Knocks down the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Utah.
Tonight they seem committed. He got it again. Sensational.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
And that 57.
Again, what an avalanche.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
Murray rips down the board. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Bailey pulls it down. Hits it again. Wow.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he has now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
And with just one more bucket, he can surpass the mark set by Michael Jordan.
Can't get it to go. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can